morning. It is a Saturday morning for me. What time is it where you are? This would have been a time Monday to Friday that I would be driving to work. Well, today is not a Monday to Friday. Today is a weekend, but it is a time I have woken up anyway. And I thought we would not waste time. We will come here and we will have a conversation. Yeah, we will converse. The reason why we're going to converse is because I need to explain something still to some of us. We will not be broke this year. This year, we are going to make decisions that would mean that we are not broke. This is what I want to say to you. We are going to make decisions that mean we are not broke. I am going to invite you into various partnerships. And one of the first things that I want to invite you to do is to get on the program with me. It's my ascendancy program. This year, I'm going to make many decisions. We will wait and see which ones pay off, and we will see which ones don't. And if we see the ones that pay off, then we will do more of those. The ones that don't, well, we will do less of those. And hopefully that will mean, let me see, can I pin this? Yes, I can pin comment. There we go. I've pinned the comment for you. Who is causing me what? Yeah, unused applications are causing issues for you. How is unused applications concerning you? Yes, we would turn it to our channel. It should have been done before, but there we go. Anyway, good morning. How do you do? It's wonderful to see you. When I stream like this from the computer, I am blindsided. I don't see how many of you are on. I'm not using a phone. I'm actually sitting in my studio. What is the sound like? Is the sound okay? Can you hear me? One of the things that is now visible to you on my videos should be the shopping icon. You should now be able to see my products. There are products that are on there. You don't need to text me to ask me about it. Whilst I'm live, you can see the products. You can click on them. You can select. You should also see pinned comments that are now showing. So the first thing you can now see is a block of 10 sessions with me. You can buy those block bookings and you can work with me under them for any of the things that I do, areas of my expertise that I could help you with. So you can use that. Let me unpin that and make sure that the messages are also right there for you to see. I want you to see the featured link. I want you to be able to go to the featured links. The one I am sharing with you right now is the "We shall not be broke." That is the mantra for the whole year. And no, we shall not be broke. I want to talk to you about the "We shall not be broke" because I think that is the thing that deserves more of our time this year. Amma, what do you mean by "we shall not be broke"? I am a person who should not be broke. I shouldn't be. I have worked too hard for too long to have broken the financial limitations that I found myself in. But unfortunately for me, I haven't broken through the glass ceiling yet because I keep hacking up more of expenditure. My children are growing. I like to position in particular ways. I want my children to enjoy things. And so, yeah, it's all responsive. You can see the links. The links are all right there. Yeah, hi Laura and Keith. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you. The way I have positioned myself for the last 6 years, my salary has been capped. I have had side businesses which have brought money, but my income has been capped-ish, stable. But over the last 3 years, for example, my children have gone to university. Going to university has made such a massive difference to my financing. The reason being that my children no longer live in my household. My children need individual households for themselves. It started with one child and now two of them. Both of them live where they live. Both of them need food. As much as we also have a household cooking budget, each one of them needs a food budget. They need to clean their accommodation. They have utility bills. They have, when you have a household, there are household expenditure. So my husband and I are maintaining 3 households right now, concurrently, and that's expensive. That has meant that our financing has taken a hit. And when that happens to you, you have two options really. Either that you cut back on the expenses, that is the austerity plan, you limit how much you spend to try and keep it in line with your earnings, or the second plan is you find ways to increase your earnings so that they surpass your expenditure. I am not a fan of austerity because I have tried austerity for many years and I have discovered austerity does not work. You suffer. You are in pain. You work very hard, but you get nothing back. And very soon your brain will ask you, so what's the point in working? Austerity has never worked for me. If austerity doesn't work, well, there's only one alternative for me, which is to stream in additional income and make sure that my additional income surpasses my expenditure. And that is what I am trying to do and what I am hoping to do with those of you who come with me on the Ascendancy. I want to share with you what the Ascendancy Collective is about. I want to invite you to understand what it is that I'm trying to do and hope that some of my strategies will at least give some of you some ideas on things that you can do. Okay? Let me have a look at the stream. Let me see if it is possible for me to screen share now. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. I can embed this in a place outside. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I am discovering interesting things that are now very possible. You can embed the live video somewhere else outside of Facebook, and I'm going to explore some of these, and I'm going to, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, bear with me. I am discovering new things as we go along. I want you guys to get a much better experience. So let me discover as we go along. Ascendancy Collective is something that is very important to me because I am myself on the Ascendancy and I want to take some of you with me. For the last 6 weeks, I have been working on getting myself set up for 2026 to be successful. And one of the things that are very popular on such programs is for you to create new income streams. Create new income streams. What does that mean? You need to find things and you need to find ways in which you can make money. You can only look for those things in your capacities, your current capacities, or you can also decide to go develop those capacities. Those of you who have the opportunity to wait and play a long game, yeah, you can then go and develop these capacities. Those of us who needed the money yesterday and don't have it in our account right now, we need to use things that are in our current capacities rather than wait to develop new capacities. Or at least we start with the ones that we currently have, and then we eat of those whilst we develop the new capacities, and then we leverage when the new capacities are now capable of earning. So you need to sit down and you need to ask yourself, let me see how many people can find this. Yeah, it said to that. I don't know what else you want me to do, set up what and go where. Anyway, forget that. Let's focus on that which matters, which is this feed. So I am working with what I currently know. and I'm looking for ways in which I can use what I currently know to make money. And some of the things that I currently know are to do with teaching people, guiding people, helping people to understand. That is where my skill sets actually operate. So, what can I do with my knowledge of teaching and learning? And how can that earn me some money? One, I decided that I'm starting a group for those of you who want to learn how to make money off what you already know, and to learn more things and earn more money of the new things that you are learning. And I call that group the Ascendancy Collective. The Ascendancy Collective is a group. It is a group that will help anybody who wants to make elevation a reality for them. We will talk about things in there. I will give pointers. I will give instructions. So that's one. Two, I've started creating courses, and I am very excited about two courses in particular that have just been given a boost. The first one being my Confident Communicators Club. It's my speaking, learning, development program. It used to just be a speaking club, but I have taken it from just being a speaking club to become a whole learning and development around leadership, public speaking, core elements of communication. I've done that and I'm very proud of. So that is the course. I've just put the link here. Those of you who know that your speaking, your interactions, your communication could do with a boost. Those of you who are looking, especially if you are interested in leadership and its development, if you want to work on growth mindsets and its development in your life, and you want to learn persuasive influence, there are 3 pathways that I've worked on right now in that program: visionary leadership, growth mindset, persuasive influencer. And it teaches you the core principles of those things. It helps you to build the capacities, and then it guides you to speak on those things. If that applies to you, you should check out the program. But you see, that program is now one of the potential streams of income for me. All I need to do is now market this program, and for people to know about this program, and for people to buy this program. And if people were to start buying this program, if people were feeding into this program, it would make my life a whole lot better, because extra income will come in and it will help me loads, because I would have money available to me. So that's one. The second one is Assets Launch Vault. Asset Launch Vault is another thing I'm very excited about, because it doesn't just make me money. It helps you who buys the course to also make money in 7 days. You are going to have the blueprint. How did Ama know how to create her course? Which assets should she make? Which choice should she make? The answers to that question is in Asset Launch Vault. It will help you know which of your capacities and competencies you should actually market. It will help you match it to the kind of products that you should actually set up. And as you set up those products, it also teaches you some of the things that you need to do to try and market those products in order to make money. So when you get Asset Launch Vault, you are not just helping me to make additional money. When you buy it, of course, I make additional money. But when you buy it, you also learn the blueprint to create your own assets that can make you money. That is, for me, the best way to make progress right now. And that is the Assault course that I am choosing for 2026. I intend to build 6 courses by the middle of February. I will certainly use February half term to finish it. And when I finish those assets, I am going to use the second half of February, which would be Ramadan for us. I love Ramadan hours. We will have reduced working hours. It would be beautiful to carry on and build in February And hopefully by the end of March, when term 2 ends and we are beginning term 3, I would have had some assets that are now established. I would have marketing systems that are now mature, and I would have income streams that would be steady. If my income streams would improve and become steady and predictable, then my life can improve significantly. And as I say, I may not have cut anything back in terms of expenditure. Indeed, I may have cut back on some of my earnings. There are some decisions that I've got to make. And those decisions that I've got to make are not exactly decisions that are going to make me additional money initially. But hopefully, it will help me work on my health. It will help me work on my wellness, which would all still lead eventually to making progress. So that is what I have in mind for myself in 2026. Start with creating assets that can make money. Refine those assets that can make money. Promote those assets that can make money. And let the systems mature so that money can stream in to me. What does that mean to you? Same thing. How are you going to solve your financial problems in 2026? Nope, you may not win the lottery. Look at the statistics. The chances of you winning the lottery. Nope. If you are like me, and there is no family member who has promised you an inheritance, who actually does have an inheritance for you. For me, there is no inheritance coming from nowhere. No inheritance. No. Mm-mm. I have to earn money for it to come to me. And earning the traditional way has also hit a peak because I've already sold all my time to an employer. Yeah, I've sold my time. It's nobody's fault. It's me who chose to sell my time. That's what you do when you subscribe to a job. I've sold my time to an employer. And unfortunately for me, there's only 24 hours in a day. So having sold that amount of time, 8 to 10 hours of my day is already gone. Well, we spend another 6 to 8 sleeping, or at least trying to sleep. Then we have the commuting and the rest. There isn't any more time for me to sell any more time to any additional people. There isn't. And so that leaves only one viable thing for me to start looking for income streams that are not trading time for money, because there's no more time to trade. What I can do is look for times when I am not at work, to make the most of those times to create these assets that can then be used independent of me being available. So the course I'm about to work on this morning is on teaching GCSE science, and I'm going to finish creating that suite so that children who want to learn from me, who want to use my knowledge and expertise to prepare for exams and to get ready, those children in their different numbers can all access my course. They can access it when I am awake. They can access it when I'm asleep. They can access it when I have sold my time and I'm already at work. They can access it whenever they want. And they can learn, and I can earn because they have paid me the subscription for it. That model works. And so you want to make progress too. Well, I'm telling you what I know. And then after I've told you what I know, my question is, what are you going to do to make sure that you also set yourself up to benefit, to do well? Because it is going to come a time very soon where, especially those of you who are teachers, the window of opportunity for tutoring and for the rest is going to disappear. A lot of the AI tools are going to make students independent learners. They are not going to need you. But if they are going to be independent learners, the smart thing for you to do is to create tools that independent learners would be able to then use to learn. If that became the case, then yeah, you will lose out on the ability to tutor people But you will gain, because when they become autonomous, they can use your systems to self-tutor, and you can still be paid for the systems that you build. And that is one of the things that all the consultations I did in 2025 brought back. You will have to learn to build systems. You will need to build self-sustaining systems. You will have to put systems in place with where the market is moving. And if you are able to do that successfully, then, ooh, what's happening with my insights? It's very interesting, these things with Facebook right now. Facebook shares quite a lot of things on the screen. It is quite insightful to see. Yes, it's wonderful to see all these graphs. It's also distracting. I like doing this from my phone because there is nothing else on the screen. I find TikTok very stressful because of all these metrics that are popping on the screen all the time. Anyway, I greet you. I hope you are well. Oh, there were 3 current comments. Oh, these are all from me. Okay. I thought somebody had made comments. And there are no pinned products. Let's pin a product. The product I want to pin is the 10. Well, you can have a look at the product list. It's on the bottom of your screen. I can see it. And you can select up there that which works for you. Can you click on the link that you can see pinned? We will not be broke. Can you go to that page and go familiarize yourself with the various things that I have on the We Will Not Be Broke, and then get yourself set up on one of those things. So whether you are taking the free AI or whether you choose which way you want to engage, and then get started on something. When you get to a point where you need a consultation, go back on the page, come and book a consultation, and let's work. When you find out that you need somebody to help you with the branding and to do it for you, come and let's do it for you, and let's get you set up. In fact, I am in a position to be able to create courses for some of you. You don't know how to create courses, that's fine. I'll create the courses for you. We will use your knowledge, we will use your expertise, I will harvest those, and then I will create the courses for you. How about that? Yeah? Beautiful. I love you. I want to spend extra time with you, but I also know, one, that I can't afford to spend excessive amounts of time off the beaten track. And I also know a lot of you can't afford that either. So I don't want to waste your time talking about what we need to do. I think we need to call time on the talking and go get doing. So what am I going to get off to go and do? As soon as I finish this, I had a video that I need to finish editing and shoot out one. As soon as that is done, I'm going to go into my systems and I'm going to go find some things that I was using to create teaching resources today. I have so many tools that I'm supposed to learn, and I'm going to use those tools to figure out how to do things easier in my systems. And when I finish that, I'm going to create lots of training programs. I'm going to put those together, and I'm going to use that to market my systems and to explain things better to people. What I'm going to do is work on the systems that should stream me in more money over the next few weeks. So I've declared my hand. What are you going to do? I hope you don't sit idle and just watch brain-numbing content or waste more time talking about what should be done when you haven't done that which you already know how to do. So have yourself a wonderful morning. I will see you later this afternoon. My palms are itching. That means that you guys need to be sending me money. And if you watch this page, you have watched this page for a long time and you haven't subscribed, may I convince you to subscribe and come be my partner in building. See you soon.